chance to become part of something much bigger than yourself.
What do you know about me?
Everything. A new species is being born. Help me guide it. Shape it. Lead it.
Time for the tour.
Hi, James.
Hello, Robin. How are you doing?
Good. James, I love this movie, and what a fabulous house that was. Did the cast and crew stay there?
Unfortunately not. I've only done that once. I did that once on Atonement, where we all stayed in the house that we shot in. No, this was, I think it was called Englefield House, and it's in Reading. And yeah, it was massive, and we spent a very happy 4 or 5 weeks up there playing on the lawn outside. But no, unfortunately, we didn't stay the night.
Was it haunted?
Apparently so, yeah. I mean, the oldest part of that house, I think, goes back to something like 800 AD or something like that. But there's only like one little section left of that part. But yeah, there's a hell of a lot of ghosties running about in there.
Any that you came across?
Just the ghost of Sir Patrick Stewart, who is haunting me for playing his character badly, I think.
No, you were wonderful. But have you heard back from Sir Patrick Stewart? Has he seen the film?
I don't know if he's seen the film. There's been complete radio silence between me and Sir Patrick. So God knows what he thinks. Hopefully he's not offended. Hopefully he's not annoyed about the fact that I played it with hair and could walk. So yeah, fingers crossed he liked it anyway. Now,
tell me, James, how did you get adept at the wheelchair? Did you practice that a lot?
I didn't really have to do too much until the very end. And the wheelchair that I had, they had to throw together at the last minute on this job, and they did a fantastic job. It looks great, but every time I tried to wheel it, I'd break it. So we had to have me being pushed, unfortunately, by Rose Byrne, who plays Moira McTaggart to perfection. So I was unable to get manual with my wheelchair.
How did you break it?
With sheer mild brute strength. It was just, it was put together brilliantly in the time that they had to do it. But it was made to look right. It wasn't made to be wheeled around by its user.
In the film, you know, mutants are sort of alienated from society because they're different. Could you relate to that? Have you ever had any kind of experience where you were cast out?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I think everybody has experienced something like that to a greater or lesser extent in their lifetime. And I think that's partly why the X-Men movies and comic books and the cartoon as well appeal to people, because you connect with that, whether it's only happened to you at a dinner party or whether it's happened to you because of the colour of your skin or your sexual orientation or your religion or just because you look funny or whatever. It's everybody's felt like that at some point, or your class, or whatever it is. So yeah, I think it's something that I've definitely gone through, and it's something that I think fuels the X-Men movies and makes them interesting to people. You know.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, James, some reports have been coming out. Now, were you aware of the mutant love that was blossoming offset between Michael and Zoe?
I was very aware of this mutant love, I have to say. I'd like to think that I was a little matchmaker, but I'm not at all. No, yeah, I was very aware and very happy for them.
Are you invited to the wedding?
What, like, I don't know if they're getting married, but if they do, I'll expect an invite.
Absolutely. What's your next project?
I've got a movie coming out what's it called? It's called Arthur Christmas, and that's coming out at Christmas time, funnily enough. Which is about the son of Santa. And then I'm making a movie called Welcome to the Punch with Mark Strong.
Oh, fantastic, James. I love this movie. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
Thank you.
By the Soviet Union on the United States.
They're just kids.
No, they were kids.
You ready for this?
Let's find out.
The cost of freedom is always high. No one can foresee precisely what course it will take. One path we shall never choose. That is the path of surrender.
Listen to me very carefully, my friend.